All right, now that we were able to send out the bulk emails, next thing I want to show you is how we can implement ckeditor in Django. So ckeditor is a rich text editor and it is useful when you want to send out the HTML content inside your email. In the future, we'll be working on email tracking system as well. So we will definitely need to send HTML content inside the email so that we can track the URLs inside those emails. Okay. So right now what is happening is only the text content is being sent via email. We want to send the HTML content such as links, images, styles and all that. So that is the reason we want to integrate the rich text editor in place of this simple text area. Okay. So in order to install or in order to integrate ckeditor in Django, we'll have to install the ckeditor. Okay. So just go to Google and write ckeditor space Django. Okay. So you can see here in the py.org, you will see this package. So first of all, you'll have to install this Django ckeditor. Okay. So currently it is a 6.7.0. Always use latest version. Okay, so go to the installation guide. So here you see here pip install Django ckeditor. Copy this and install it in your server. Let me stop the server. Okay, so I'll paste it and I'll hit enter. Okay, I got the warning there was an error checking the latest version of pip. Okay, that is okay, so you can just ignore it. So it is about the pip package, but successfully installed Django ckeditor 6.7.0. And next thing, add ckeditor in your installed apps. Okay, so copy this ckeditor and you just have to go to settings. Here it is, settings, and scroll up. In this installed apps, let's add it. Okay, so add it inside the single quotation or double quotation. Okay, save this file. And next what we want to do is we actually want to run this collect static command. Okay, so by running this collect static command, whatever static files are necessary in order to load the rich text editor will be collected in our static folder. Okay, so that is the reason we want to run this command. Okay, so let's say python manage.py collect static. Okay, so let's hit enter. Okay, just say yes. All right, 1256 static files copied to this directory. All right, let's see next step. So next, I think this one we want to actually add a ckeditor init.js in our script, but I'll show you that later. At this point, what we can do is we actually want to first load the ckeditor inside the admin panel. Okay. All right, my server is stopped, I guess. Yeah, I'll run it. And in here, emails, right? So I'll click on this add email. You see this body as a text area, right? So I want to change this text area to the rich text editor. Okay, so I'll go to the models now. Okay, I'll go to the models. Let me show you. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so in the emails app, we have this models.py. So in here, we will, we'll delete this body. Okay, so here we'll have to delete this. Okay, so before that, we will actually import a rich text field. So it comes from ckeditor dot fields, import rich text field. Okay, so now simply replace this models dot text field with this rich text field. Okay, you don't need to pass any parameters here. Just say body is equal to rich text field. Okay, so just save this, and because we have changed this model, we have to run make migration and migrate command, right? We'll say python manage.py make migrations. You see alter field body on email. Next we'll have to run migrate. Okay, it is saying no migrations to apply. Okay, I'll do one thing. In your case, it shouldn't be showing no migrations to apply. In my case, it is showing because I did some testing off camera, so that's why. Maybe I'll do one thing. I'll say if something like this happens, we can specifically run migrate command on emails app. Okay, I'll simply say emails. Okay, so apply all migrations on. Okay, so it should be done now. Let me check that. If it is not done, I'll run another command. Refresh. Okay, so you see I got the rich text editor. Okay, so from here you can write something here and style it, right? And change the fonts and all, and then you can add some links here. Okay, so you can also upload the image here. Okay, so this is actually a rich text editor. Okay, so similarly I want this rich text editor to be loading on the front end as well. Okay, here if I go to bulk email, you see it is still loading some simple text area, right? So it shouldn't be loading like this. It should be loading the rich text field, just like what we are seeing here in the admin panel. Okay, so for that, what we want to do is we actually want to go to here. We want to actually add some JS script. Here you can see, just search for this .js in your Django ckeditor page. You will see this. Okay, these two scripts. Simply copy these two scripts. Okay, so one is ckeditor hyphen init.js and then ckeditor.js. Okay, simply copy this, and after that go to your base.html. It is inside the templates base.html. Okay, so this is our custom JS, and here I'll say ck editor script. All right, it is showing me a red color. It is because you see this static file is covered with this double quotation, right? So if this happens, then what you have to do is just remove this double quotation and put one single quotation. Okay, remove this double quotation and put single quotation. Okay, sorry, single quotation, and here also single quotation. Okay, save this. Now next you can go to this page and refresh. Okay, so you can see we have the rich text editor on the front end as well. Okay, so this is adjustable. If you want to control it more, there is some documentation here as well. You see ckeditor config, right? So there is a lot of things you can do with the ckeditor. Okay, so there are a lot of configurations. Okay, we don't want to see all of this, but if you want to add some configuration, just I'll show you how we can decrease or increase the height of this rich text editor. If I refresh, it is the default height. If you want to do some configuration, okay, here you can see ckeditor configs, right? Simply copy this and go to your settings. See, everything is here. Just we want to just copy and paste some of the configuration here. Okay, so it is saying ckeditor config. By default, we'll be having the full toolbar. Right now, what you're seeing here is not the full toolbar. It is the basic toolbar. Now, here we are saying we want to load the full toolbar, and the height will be 300, and we don't want the width here because automatically it will be 100% width. Height we can set. Okay, so let's see this full and 300. So currently we are seeing only a couple of settings or toolbar here, right? So what happens if I refresh, and here you see there's a lot of tools you can use. Okay, so this is 300 pixel, and if I set it to 200 pixel, we can refresh, and you can see it is decreased, right? And again you can make it 150, and I don't want this one. Okay, I'll not make it 150, let it be 200, and I'll not show the full toolbar. I don't want. Okay, so in your case, if you want the full toolbar, so it's a lot of things. Okay, so that's why I don't want to show everything here. I'll simply remove that and refresh. Okay, so this is a very simple CK editor field. Okay, so now in the next video, I'll show you how we can send the HTML content from this field to your email. Okay, because if you send the email directly from this field, then you will probably get the HTML elements as it is, like p tag or a h2 tag, something like that. Okay, because we want to render the HTML element in your email. Okay, we don't want to show the HTML tags in the email. Okay, so I'll show you the use cases as well, and I'll show you the solution as well in the next video. Okay, thank you.